Hello everyone. In the previous video we set up our application in the Zoho. So now the time is to go to our project and configure our project. So we are going to integrate this in our Laravel application. So if you are using this in someone other application, so you can also use these services. So you need to install the fresh installation of Laravel. I already installed a fresh installation of Laravel and Laravel 9. So we are going to use this in the Laravel 9, which is the latest version of Laravel 9, right? So I installed name, which is Zoho integration, right? So let me move to the project. It's a Zoho integration. So we are going to build this totally in real environment. So I'm not going to skip any step, and here you need to type php artisan serve. So hit enter and let's go to the web browser and give it a refresh. And I also created let me remove this one because we are not going to use this database anymore, because we are going to use someone other database and consume this data in our application. So this is our project which is running. It's Laravel 9 and we are going to use one other client, so which is this one, Postman client. So if you are not familiar with this Postman, you can download this Postman, right? So it's easily available on the first website, postman.com, and you can download this. So this is used for testing our APIs. So when you want to submit some request on the server, it's very helpful for us. So that's why we are going to use this HTTP, not HTTP client, it's a Postman, right? So let's go to the documentation. So let's click on this introduction. So you can visit this URL and you can get all of the steps for the documentation. So we are going to build the Zoho subscription. So that's why I opened this Zoho subscriptions.com. So you can go to the zoho.com and then you can specify your project, specify your category. Like in my case, I choose the subscription. So you can choose whatever you want, and then you can open its documentation, right? So let's go here and visit this visit their documentation. So it says that you need to when you are going to use the API, you need to satisfy the two requirements. The first one is authorization with the access token, and then this one is the organization ID. So you remember that we created this created an organization in the Zoho, and Zoho returned us an ID. So let me show you this ID. So let's click on this, not this one. So go here and yes, it's showing us an organization ID. So I'm hiding this ID for security purposes. Okay, so here we are not going to first use this step, because when we are going to access this, we are going to pass these credentials. So first we need to get the access token. So how we can get the access token, right? So let's move here. So it's follow the OAuth, right? So here you need to follow the steps. The first step, what is the first step? Register a new client. So let me check the video size. No, it's not going bigger. So we are going to first register a new client here. So we already registered a new client here. So this is basically a client, right? So let's go here, update this one, and let me show you that where it says yes, this one. So here you can click on this add client and add new client. So basically we added this client, so we can get this client secret and client ID, right? So it's telling us that you need to get the client ID and client secret. So we already did this. So what is the next step? So let's go to the next one, to generate a grant token. So how you can generate this token? So you need to enter this address and pass these parameters, right? So I'm not going to passing this one by one manually. So I'm going to copy this one and use this in our Postman and get this proper URL. So go here, click on this new collection, and then you need to type whatever you are going to use this request. So I'm going to create a new collection here. So which is collection name is, I'm naming this Zoho collection. Okay, it's a Zoho collection, so let me make this correct. It's a collection. Okay, so here I'm going to create different type of requests, and in these requests we are going to perform this through all of the steps. So we achieved our first step, so now the time is to achieve the second one. So let me shoot this in the next one. So I'm not going to make this bigger, make this boring for you, so that's why I will meet you in the next one. Bye bye.